if you want to look at which Afghanistan player has made an impact in IPL 2023, you will say Noor Ahmed, you may say Rashid Khan, to a certain extent you will say Rahmanullah Gurbaz, you may say Fazal Haq Farooqi. But what about Naveen ul Haq? If there is the biggest talking point in IPL 2023, it has to be Naveen ul Haq. And recently, one development ensured that he was subject to massive trolling, unfairly, I may add, by a certain section of the Indian cricket public. Without knowing the context, without knowing the background, this trolling is yet again proof that sometimes social media is indeed a very poisonous place to be in. Because, as you know, after the end of IPL 2023, there are 3 ODIs that Afghanistan will play against Sri Lanka. But the subject of Naveen ul Haq even dominated that discourse, because if you look at it, all the 3 ODIs that Afghanistan will play against Sri Lanka will be in Hambantota. Now remember, both teams have automatically qualified for the World Cup. So this serves, only Afghanistan have qualified automatically for the World Cup, Sri Lanka haven't. But this series is only for the build-up to the World Cup qualifiers that Sri Lanka will be part of. So 3 ODIs, June 2, June 4 and June 7th, you will see 3 ODIs being played at Hambantota. But this is where things become very interesting indeed. The Afghanistan Cricket Board announced the squad for the 3 ODI series. As you know, Hasbatullah Shahidi is the captain. Rashid Khan is included. Gulbuddin Naeem is there. All the others are also been included. Where is Naveen ul Haq? Yes, Naveen ul Haq has not been picked in the 3-match ODI series that Afghanistan will play against Sri Lanka. And because he was not picked, he was subject to a lot of unfair ridicule that has been there on social media. Because the first obvious question came, where's Naveen ul Haq? But the smile emoji unfortunately meant that he was rather enjoying the fact that one player is not there in the Afghanistan team. Now one more individual decided that, okay, let us troll Naveen ul Haq with the mangoes, because remember, this mango reference is for the point when Naveen ul Haq had said he was enjoying mangoes while watching RCB versus MI, and in that RCB suffered a big defeat unfortunately. Now the same users decided to troll Naveen ul Haq using the same caption that he had used. One individual went even further. He decided to use John Cena in that, because John Cena's motive is that when the catch line that he uses is, you can see me. Well, in the Afghanistan team, you couldn't see Naveen ul Haq. And this is where the toxicity raises to a different level altogether, because Naveen ul Haq has messed up with the best fan base in the world. Now, calling yourself the best, just subjecting yourself to self-praise is a big problem. And this is a symptom that one does not know what is the foreground, what is the background in this entire bit. Naveen ul Haq has not been selected for ODIs. But do you know the reason why? This is the admission and this is the claim that Naveen ul Haq has given on his social media. Before I get to that, what was it? A lot of fans started trolling Naveen because they have not yet forgotten that incident on May 1. On May 1, LSG versus RCB, you saw unsporting behavior. You saw ugly scenes on the field at Ekana. And it was all due to Naveen ul Haq, Virat Kohli and Gautam Gambhir. All those 3 involved. They had a major role in ensuring that the match degraded to downright poor play. That is the reason. But fans seem to enjoy. That is the myopic vision of it. So that is why this is the official statement that Naveen ul Haq has posted on his Facebook page. What was that? To those who are concerned and making all sorts of stories about my ODI selection and future, it was my personal decision that I had made and I stand by that decision. Wishing everyone whom are part of the team good luck. Naveen ul Haq, even despite all that, he got a lot of trolls saying that, oh, you're lying, you're not good enough. But do the trolls know what is the real story behind Naveen ul Haq? Drum roll, please, because for all those trollers and unreasonable haters, Naveen last played ODIs in 2021, folks. Even before the Virat Kohli Naveenul Haq conundrum became big, Naveen had not played ODIs for 2021. That was the last time he had played. He's just played 7 matches over a 7-year period. 7 matches, has 14 wickets with average of 25.4 and economy rate of 5.78. Haul of 4 for 42 versus Ireland in Abu Dhabi, that was in 2019. And remember, he had come back to the ODI circuit after a gap of 3 years and 2 months. 2016, he had made his debut against Bangladesh. After that, he made his comeback against Ireland. And recently, until 2021, he had only played 7 ODIs. But at that same time, he's played 27 T20Is. He has made a mark as a franchisee gun for hire. So he does not play that much of ODIs. He plays T20s primarily. So if haters are anyway going to hate. But the fact is, if you want to drag everybody in this, why must you do it and waste your time? Remember, Naveenul Haq, criticism should be valid if it is valid. For Virat Kohli also, any kind of aggressive behavior is never justified. Never. Even the Australians, we used to criticize them in the early part of the decade, didn't we? When you got the aggression on your side, at that time you are hailing it. But then you want to turn hostile when Australia do the same thing. Why? Have one set of rules. Either you like it completely or you don't like it. For me, I am on that side of the fence where I don't like it. May 1 was, if you want to say the biggest talking point, it was one of the most disgraceful episodes in the IPL also. So, if haters can get a life, they very well should, because they need to understand the foreground and the background also. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. We'll be back with more updates on sports today. Tap that bell icon so you know when we go live, and don't forget we are on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram as well. Thank you.